Fingiamo un down, non castare in giro, solo che mi tocca cargando.
She's got a loud little purr on her.
You got good
Yes.
motors.
Oh, which one?
Which one would you like?
I love black. I
Okay.
feel both.
This is Binks.
Binks?
Oh, that's a perfect name.
Yep.
Perfect.
Halloween. Okay, do you want to come over here and sit there too?
Hello, I'm Jimmy T with the amazing Lindsay Stein, Animal Shelter. Welcome back.
Thank you.
What have you brought today?
I have brought something a little different today. Today we have brought some kittens.
And who are they?
So this is Misty. This one is Binks. And which one is this one? Stormy. Okay, so this one's Stormy, and they're approximately 4 months old, and they are from Lone Pine. They're a owner surrender, and they're healthy, and they are just cute as can be.
What does owner surrender mean?
It means that basically the owner surrendered them to the animal shelter to find homes.
understand.
You know, that's something that happens, and that's okay. We
Hello?
can definitely handle that.
And they're generic cats.
Yes.
No purebreeding. No purebreeding or anything.
No, I think they're just regular little kittens.
So if a forever human wanted to come, where would they go?
So you could go to the animal shelter, or you could call at 760-938-2715. Or you could show up in person. They're closed to the public on Monday, but they are available to see you Tuesday through Friday from 10 to 3, and then Saturday and Sunday 11 to 4 p.m.
Awesome. And we talked about donations before. Are you still accepting donations?
Yes, we're always accepting donations. So you can contact the animal shelter if you want some information on that. And then there is also an Amazon wish list for items that are needed in the shelter. And the other thing I want to touch base on is this is just a good reminder for everybody to spay and neuter. Spay and neuter is definitely a key thing here.
And what is the website for the Inyo County Animal Control?
So you can go to the inyocounty.us / animal shelter. And then you can also type it into Google, Inyo County Animal Shelter, and it'll bring you right to the animal shelter page. And they also have a Facebook page.
And I realize you brought 3. How many other cats do you have?
So there are currently, I want to say 13 cats, and then there's still quite a few dogs. There's a little more than 13 cats. And then we do have Oakley and Axel that are 2 dogs in foster, and then we still have quite a few cats in foster.
Axel made it to foster?
He sure did.
Good for him.
Yes,
What a sweetie.
he's such a good boy.
Cool. So this is Jimmy T, and obviously I hate cats. And this is Binks and Stormy and
Misty.
Misty. They're available. They're waiting for you. So get over there, adopt. And I don't know if you can hear their purrs. They're nice and loud.
Yes, they are. They've got really good motors going.
Lindsay Stein, thank you very much for coming. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
This is Jimmy T with Ion Inyo, Forever Humans. Thanks. Hello. Hello. Am I not trustworthy? You want to go home?
Like, I don't know about this guy. What are we doing here?
Hi there, my name is Jonathan Hogan, and I'm a prevention specialist with Inyo County's Health and Human Services. I currently represent the mentoring department, and we are looking for volunteers for this upcoming school year. We have 2 programs that we offer. The first one is our Lunch Pal program, where you would get matched with a child and you would go to their school. You get to pull them out of class a little early, go to the lunch line, get your food, sit down, have lunch, and then after that go on to the playground with them for about 15 minutes, hang out, kick the soccer ball, shoot the basketball, walk around the track, meet their friends, do that kind of thing. So that's our Lunch Pal program. The other program that we offer is our Adventure Pals, or our Adventure Buddies. This program is an off-campus type of mentoring, kind of fitted for those who have a busy schedule and can hopefully fit some time in there for these children. So you would coordinate with the parents and do a community activity whether it's going hiking, going to the park. You could go to C5 Studios and create some art with them. The sky's the limit, and it's up to you on what your interests and what a child's interests are. So those are our 2 programs. How to apply is fairly simple. It does take a little bit of time. There's a background check and a fingerprinting involved. The county covers those costs, so there's no fees to you. We do have an application packet that would need to get filled out. You can get that packet over at the Consolidated Office Building, which is next to the grocery outlet. My phone number to reach me is 760-872-2013, and I'll get you a packet. I can email it to you, I can mail it to you, or you can come in person to pick it up. So again, we're asking for volunteers for the remainder of this school year. I have a few children who don't have mentors currently, and we would like to get them set up. So we'd appreciate it if you'd stop by. We also ask for commitment that you can be available for the Lunch Pals. We ask that you meet with the kids 2 times per month. Their lunches run about 40 minutes, so hopefully you have time to come over to the school and hang out with the kids. The Adventure Buddies program is kind of the same thing. We ask for a minimum of about 2 hours, but of course, if your time permits and if you guys are getting along really well, we'd love to see you guys hang out as much as you can. And I know the parents would enjoy that too. So again, my name is Jonathan Hogan with Inyo County's Health and Human Services and the Mentoring Program. You can reach me at 760-872-2013 or come by the Consolidated Office Building over by the grocery outlet and the veterinary's office, and we'll get you a packet and get you set up. So we're strengthening resilience and well-being in our community. And if this is something that you would like to do and like to make an impact in a child's life, we would love to meet you. We would love to sit down and talk with you, get you a packet of information filled out, and get you set up. Thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to meeting with you.
This is Jimmy T with Sierra Wave and Laughing Parrot Productions. This is Coach Reason, Rebecca Reason for the Bishop High School Junior Varsity Volleyball, Girls Volleyball team. Coach, tell me, how did the girls do today?
I think the girls did pretty good today. They went out there and fought hard. It was a tough game for us. We're starting out pretty strong though. We've got some good hitters. Definitely got some things to work on. Serve receive was a little tough for us today. But, just punches and reps for these girls are all they need.
Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge because Kern Valley was good. It was a tie. It was tied. They take the lead, you take the lead, it was tied.
Yeah, it was definitely a good back and forth. Just a couple crucial points we didn't score today, and that's what made the difference.
So there's 3-0, and here's 0-2, and who do you play on Thursday?
On Thursday, we play Glacier Mountain.
That's the away game. So you want to go?
And then we go straight to the Pell City tournament this weekend. So lots of touches to come, lots of volleyball.
Awesome. This is Jimmy T with Laughing Parrot, Sierra Wave, and Coach Reason, Bishop Bronco Union High School, Junior Varsity Girls Volleyball. This is Jimmy T with Laughing Parrot Productions and Skippable News and Sierra Wave Productions. This is Coach Allison Potter. Coach, what happened just now?
We had a really tough match. We went to 5 sets, best 3 out of 5. Last set, we lost 12-15. We put up a good match. Missed a lot of serves. We're working on that, controlling the controllables. A lot of great kills on the offense from senior Delaney Hogg, senior Liz Ellsworth, and great sets from Riley Van Nest and McGanna Westerville. Also led in the defense by Scout Flynn. It's early season. This was our first league match, so we're still working on those kinks, controlling the controllables, so making serves, doing what we can on our side, and pressing hard on the offense, but just didn't push it through tonight.
Yeah, the lead kept changing. You lead and they lead. The separation was never very good.
No, they're a good team and they're smart too. They take our setter out of system a lot. So there's a few stretches there where we weren't really playing the offense that we've been practicing because our setter wasn't available. So they're a smart team. They got a great libero. She's digging up everything.
Yeah, but the Kern Valley Bronx, good team in everything they do.
Yeah.
Who do you play next?
Thursday we play at Fraser Mountain, and then we head to Cal City for a tournament. So we might see them again this week. We'll definitely see them later in the season at Green Valley.
So in league play, the Broncos, they lost this one, but hey, here's Thursday and the weekend.
Yeah.
Thanks. I'm Jimmy T.
Yeah.
This is Coach Potter with Bishop Union High School Varsity Girls Volleyball. Sierra Wave. Hello, this is Jimmy T with Sierra Wave and Laughing Parrot Productions with Coach Rich Myers, the JV coach for Bishop Union High School Junior Varsity Football. Coach, welcome.
Thank you.
So last Friday night they played an interesting game. Huno Douglas Alaska came to fight. How did it go?
It was the first drive. We planned for them and we thought it was gonna be an easy match, but it was not an easy match. They came down from Alaska. They were really big. It was probably one of the biggest JV linemen I've ever seen, just across the board. And their first drive, thought we were gonna definitely have some troubles, but we held them. We figured it out, and then and our offense performed very well.
Bishop is known for having a good D, but they were pretty tough on all.
They were tough, and they beat up a lot of our guys.
What was the final score?
36-22, I believe.
I think that's correct.
Yeah, 36-22.
But no, seriously, they were. We used to talk about how big Boron was. These guys were giants.
They're huge. They were. I think some of them. The way that Alaska works is a co-op, so a lot of them will come down and play JV, and then they'll go up and play varsity. So these guys were varsity skilled athletes.
I think we have a rule against that. You can't play within 24 hours on.
Yeah, and I don't think that rule applies in Alaska. And they grow them big in Alaska.
Go with me or I'll feed you my bear.
Yeah.
So this week we have an away game.
We have an away game with Boron. Historically, I've lost to them one time. They always have incredible athletes. For some reason, we always come out on top. We've scouted their Boron JV offense, and they look loaded. They got some really good athletes. Offense is pretty similar to the one that we run, so it's not a lot of big changes and stuff, but it should be a pretty good matchup. They have tied Tehachapi 19-19, and then lost a pretty bad one against Quartz Hill. But we'll see how we're going to do against them. We're pretty beat up from Alaska, so we'll have to see. But we have some great weapons, especially our two running backs, quarterback, and we got a great defense this year.
So this is Jimmy T with Coach Rich Meyer, Bishop Union High School Junior Varsity Football, and we're going to be at Boron this Friday. Tune in. Hello, this is Jimmy T with Sierra Wave Media and Laughing Parrot Productions with Coach Addie Myers.
And JV.
Cheer, which is, these guys are amazing athletes. And tell us about the last two performances.
So we learned a couple of routines at our cheer camp over the summer, and we performed at both of the last home games.
Will you be going on the away trips as well?
Currently not this year, but we'll see as it progresses. We have a lot of stuff we have to work on to be able to get to the point where we can travel. So
We were talking about you won a game in second twice.
correct.
In a previous championship at
Yep.
the where everybody goes to become a cheerleader.
Correct. Weber State. Yeah.
And it was Will Hennerty, who was
Yep.
just out. I mean, there were other players on the team, but Will Hennerty's
So well.
wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. He's currently at Oklahoma State. He went to cheer nationals in Florida this year as a freshman,
Wow.
which is pretty unheard of. So it's pretty awesome. I will, if you're watching.
Hi, Will. If you're watching, you owe me an interview. And so, who we have standouts this year?
Honestly, like the leaders are really great. I've got Naomi Brown, Victoria Talamontes, Danya Diaz, and Sydney Garcia. They're doing an excellent job leading. This is the first year I've had a JV and a varsity, so that's been really cool.
Right now. And you have a returning coach?
I have several returning coaches. Jamie Gruel, who was with me last year. Olivia Hartshorn's been with me. And then I have Chance Pratt, who used to cheer for me.
She's an alumnus.
Yeah.
Alumni.
Yeah.
Huge. And so, what are your plans for the long term team this year?
So we just started working on our competition cheer. So we're definitely planning on going to the CIF competition again. So that's the end goal is to win a ring, right? Everybody wants a ring.
Yes, yes. I'm not saying that I might have two, but I might have two.
And I need one at least.
Yeah, one at least.
One.
So this is Jimmy T with the amazing Coach Addie Meyer, JV and varsity, Bishop Union High School cheer.
Join your friends and neighbors for a fun-filled National Night Out. The Inyo County Sheriff's Office is honored to host this year's National Night Out. They've partnered with multiple agencies to bring you an evening full of exciting games, live demonstrations, and vehicle explorations. There will also be delicious food available for everyone to enjoy. This family-friendly event is open to all. Come out to connect with local law enforcement and emergency personnel, as well as other agencies that are dedicated to supporting and enhancing our community. They're excited to share this experience with you and strengthen our community bonds. Remember, that's Tuesday, October 1st, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Spanhour Park in Lone Pine. Again, Tuesday, October 1st, 4 p.m. to 8 p.m., Spanhour Park, Lone Pine. See you there.
Hello, I'm Jeff Gabriel with the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association, and we have a training program that's going to be happening at the end of October. It's going to be October 29th through November 1st, 2024. And it's going to be the National Association for Interpretation's Certified Interpretive Guide Training. This program is for those who are in the interpretive field and do interpretation programs and want to learn the fundamentals involved in interpretation. Again, this is October 29th through November 1st, 2024, and it's going to be held at White Mountain Research Station. To register for this training program, you need to go to the National Association for Interpreters website at nai-us.org. Again, that's nai-us.org. For more general information about their Certified Interpretive Guide training program, please go to sierraforever.org and click on Events and Interpretive Training. Again, I'm Jeff Gabriel with the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association. Educate, inspire, explore.
Why choose us? Because our success is determined by your success. Our job is to promote you. With our combined success, we foster an after-school programs teaching, broadcasting, writing, TV, and film. We help each other and teach future generations. Call us at 760-914-9883, extension 2.
Hi there. My name is Jonathan Hogan, and I'm a prevention specialist for Inyo County's Health and Human Services. I currently work in the Tobacco Prevention Department, and we are looking for individuals who want to be a part of our Adult Coalition. The Adult Coalition is a group of prevention advocates who promote drug and tobacco-free communities in the Eastern Sierra. We aim to improve the health of our community by educating local decision makers and the general public on the evolving danger of tobacco and vaping. We also present educational opportunities as well as policy options that will protect our youth from a future of addiction. If you are interested in becoming a member of our Adult Coalition, please contact Stephanie Rubio at 760-872-1886. You can also come down to the Consolidated Office Building next to the grocery outlet here in Bishop on Highway 6 and ask to speak to Stephanie or myself. My name is Jonathan. And again, the number for Stephanie is 760-872-1886. We are strengthening resilience and well-being in our community. And if you'd like to be on the groundbreaking floor of this new and exciting opportunity, we'd love to have you come by. Come by and give Stephanie and I our buzz, and we'll come down and we'll meet with you, get your contact information, and get you set up. Thank you so much, and we look forward to meeting with you.
Hello, I'm Jeff Gabriel with the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association, and coming up October 25th through the 27th, 2024, here in Bishop at the Saracosa Community College will be the 9th Annual Eastern Sierra History Conference. This conference spends 2 days, Friday and Saturday, with a number of speakers talking about a variety of historical events that have taken place in the Owens Valley. On Sunday, October 27th, is a couple tours. The first tour is to do the tungsten mine up in Pine Creek. The second is that we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the water decision with regard to Mono Lake, as well as the Mono Lake Basin Scenic Area being designated under the U.S. Forest Service. There will be a tour at the Mono Lake with at least 2 of the 3 people who were actively involved in that at the very beginning. Again, the 9th Annual History Conference will be October 25th through the 27th, 2024. If you want more information, go to SierraForever.org, click on Events, and click Eastern Sierra History Conference. Again, I'm Jeff Gabriel with the Eastern Sierra Interpretive Association. Educate, inspire, explore.
Hello, this is Fred Rowe from Sarah Bright Dot Fly Fishing Guide Service. I've been teaching, guiding, writing, and lecturing since 1982. Well, let's get to the fly fishing report for September 12th to the 18th. Well, fall's in the air. It's not quite here, but it's right around the corner. And what does that mean for the fishing? Well, on the Upper Owens, that means trophy trout season. Well, I think the trophy trout up there, the rainbows and cutthroats, those are primarily a hatchery run. They come in all at once. The brown trout, that's a wild producing population. They don't come in all at once. They dribble in. They start coming in late September, early October, all the way through late November, maybe even early December. You got to work hard for them. They're out there. You got to cover a lot of water. You got to spend a lot of days on the water looking for them. And what am I fishing for them? Well, I know it sounds like a broken record, but it's the same old, same old. I like the stoner nymph that I tie up, and then I also like the green gold prince nymph. And those are the 2 flies that I fish for the trophy trout on the Upper Owens, and those are the flies that produce all the trophy trout for me. And then what else do I fish? Well, a hot spot pheasant tail or an olive quilligon. Those are the other flies that I fish, and I fish those primarily to catch what we call the juvenile fish, those 6 to 12 inch fish. Okay, let's head over to Hot Creek. What's going on there? Well, the weed beds are just starting to break up. And as they break up, that'll allow us to throw streamers and nymphs in there again. I know Hot Creek isn't thought of as a trophy trout water, but there are some trophy trout in there. And if you're going to throw those big articulated streamers in there, you need room to throw them. And when the weed beds are gone, that's when you can throw those flies again in there, and you're going to produce some huge fish. But in the meantime, what are we fishing in there? Well, we're fishing insect imitation nymphs and dry flies. For the nymphs, we're using hot spot pheasant tails, olive quilligons, beaded flashback, pheasant tails, midges, tiger midges, zebra midges, blood midges. Those things are all working in Hot Creek. Okay, let's talk about Crawley Lake. Well, the flotilla of boats, they've moved from the mouth of McGee to the north arm of Crawley Lake, where the Owens River comes in. And what are they fishing? Well, the bulk of the boats are fishing with the Mitch patterns up there. Yeah, they're fishing the same old, same old. They're fishing blood midges, they're fishing albino midges, they're fishing tiger midges, they're fishing zebra midges, gray midges, and they're fishing them anywhere from 20 to 30 feet of water or less, because those big trophy fish, don't know why the cutthroats are in there, but the rainbows and the browns, they're starting to stage to get ready to go up the Owens River to spawn. All right, but a lot of guys aren't taking advantage of throwing streamers, pulling those flies in around the reed beds, and if you'll do that, you'll be surprised number of big fish you're gonna get. And what am I using for that? Well, we're using Sacramento perch fry patterns, and in particular, olive matukas and then balanced perch patterns. Okay, let's head down the hill. Lower Owens River, still at 600. We're not quite there. Hopefully end of the month, it'll drop under 300 and we can fish it. Let's talk about Bishop Creek Canal. It's still really hot in the middle of the day. I'm still melting at that time. But if I do fish it, I'm catching fish. So I'm fishing early and late in the day just to get out of the heat. What's really nice this time of the year, you can get out there 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon, beginning of evening. If the sun's just kind of starting to go down, boy, it cools off and it's a great time to fish out there. And what are we fishing? I'm still nymphing in there. What am I nymphing with? Well, I'm using the stoner nymph. I'm using the green gold prince nymph in a size 12. And then I'm using size 18 olive quilligons, size 18 beaded flashback pheasant tails, size 16 green gold ribbed hares there. You can try them in olive, but I usually use them in the natural color. Okay, that's pretty much it for this week's fish report. This is brought to you by Sarah Brodti Fly Fishing Guide Service. We can be found on Instagram, Facebook, every Tuesday, Mahogany Smoked Meats from 9 to 11, and of course on my favorite, lpptv.us. Hello, this is Fred Rope from Sarah Brodti, bringing you Fred's Friday Fish Finds for September 13th to the 15th. Last week, we did good. I'm wrecking it up. But this week, it's kind of tough. We're in a little kind of point where we're in between things. But I'm still going to pick the Upper Owens. We're still getting lots of what I call juvenile fish, that 6 to 12 inch rainbows and browns, mostly rainbows. But we're starting to see a few trophy fish. They're really not in their numbers yet, but they'll be in there any day. So I'm still picking the Upper Owens, but for a different reason, for the trophy trout. What are we fishing with them? Size 12, stoner nymphs. I like using the green gold prince nymph. You can also use a copper john or a hare's ear in there. Well, this has been Fred Rowe from Sierra Bright Fly Fishing.
I call upon the scientific community, those who gave us nuclear weapons, to turn their great talents now to the cause of mankind and world peace. To build this defensive missile shield, rendering these weapons impotent and obsolete.
50% across the board reduction. All weapons groups. Tactical, INF, ICBM. In exchange, suspension of your Strategic Defense Initiative. Star Wars, some refer to it.
I'm just trying to see about a job, right? What, you a salesman for this company?
I'm the president.
It's hard for a woman to call out the man and her son. I just need some prayer support.
Am I in the right place?
It's Clara.
We pray that the Lord will open Isaiah's eyes.
What kind of man do you want to be? And what do you want people to think when they see you coming? I want to introduce you to a small group of men that mean the world to me. Isaiah, welcome to The Forge.
The Forge, rated PG, exclusively in theaters this Thursday.